Good morning, friends. Welcome to English classes. Today we are going to discuss about the use of if I do or if I did. So here we need to understand the better way of using this particular grammatical item, how to use it. It is very quite common that many people make mistake in the same area. So that's why we are going to discuss about the same. First one, we can see that let's go with the situation. Sue has lost her watch. She thinks it may be at Anne's house. Now Sue says, I think I left my watch at your house. Have you seen it? Anne answers, no, but I'll have a look when I get home. If I find it, I'll tell you. In this example, Anne feels there is a real possibility that she will find the watch. So she says that if I find, I'll. So that means if we use if I do with the first case, we can see that it says about a possibility. There is a chance of happening. So this chance of happening is stated with the help of if I do. Next one, another situation is there. Anne says, if I found a wallet in the street, I would take it to the police. So the second part, it is added with I would take it to the police. This is a different situation here. Anne is not thinking about a real possibility. She is imagining the situation and doesn't expect to find a wallet in the street. So she says, if I found or I would. Then at the same time we cannot say that if I find or I will, because if I find plus I will is used with a realistic situation. But if we say that I did plus I found, I would, that situation is usually with the imaginary situation or unrealistic situation. Next one, when you imagine something like this, you use if plus past, if I found, if you were, if we didn't, etc. But the meaning is not in past, it is in present. What would you do if you won £1 million? We won't really expect this to happen. So at the same time, the speaker does not expect that he would get £1 million. Then another one, I don't really want to go to their party, but I probably will go. They would be offended if I didn't go. So actually the situation is clearly stated. I don't want to go to the party, but actually if I don't go, they feel that they are offended. This is the situation. But at the same time, I don't want to create such a situation to make them or to feel them offended. At the same time, I don't want to avoid the party. But my intention is not to attend the party. This is what exactly stated. So here also we can see that there is no possibility for the person to avoid going to the party. So that's why he says that I don't want to go to the party. That is the intention. Second part, but I probably will go. The reason is stated, they would be offended if I didn't go. Okay, so that means the first part is there, would be plus if plus didn't or did. So that would part would not be added with if, then the situation changes, the meaning changes. Sarah has decided not to apply for the job. She isn't really qualified for it, so she probably wouldn't get it if she applied. The situation is there, if she applied, she wouldn't get the job. The reason is clear, because Sarah has decided to not to apply for the job. The reason is there, What is the reason? She is not really qualified. She isn't qualified. This is what the reason. So that's why there is no chance of happening the same. So that unrealistic situations are stated with the help of if plus past plus would combination. Next one, we would not normally use would in the if part of the sentences. I would be very frightened if somebody pointed a gun at me. Not if somebody would point. That is wrong to say. The second example, if I didn't go to their party, they would be offended. We cannot say that if I wouldn't go to their party, that is wrong to say, but we have to say if I didn't go to their party. Next one, but if it is possible to say if plus would when we ask somebody to do something. Especially take the case of a formal letter. I would be grateful if you would send me your brochure as soon as possible. So here we request someone or we would ask someone to do something. In that respect, there we add would plus if combination. But at the same time, we can see that both of them are used with the same sense. I would be grateful if you would send me. The next one, shall I close the window? Yes, please, if you would. There could is also possible if you could or if you would, especially when we take the case of a polite request. Otherwise, something that is considered to be as a formal way of showing or expressing someone's expectation. There we use would along with if. Next one, in the other part of the sentence, not the if part, we use would or short form apostrophe D or wouldn't. If you took more exercise, you would probably feel healthier. Not if you were, but here we add that if you took more exercise. Would you mind if I used your phone? Then next one, I'm not tired enough to go to bed yet. I wouldn't sleep. That means if I went to the bed now, I'm not going to sleep. It is not there because so far I'm not tired. So here we say about an impossible situation or the probability is very less. So there, first example, you can see if you took more exercise, you would probably feel healthier. It was expected, but you did not do, or you are not doing. Would you mind if I use your pen? So, do you feel any problem or do you feel any trouble if I use your pen? This is the sense. Next one, could and might are also possible in the place of would. If you took more exercise, you might feel healthier. That it is possible that you would healthier. Okay, so instead of would, we can add could also. Then, if it stopped raining, we could go out. That means we would be able to go out, or we would go out. We would go out shows the intention. We could go out shows the possibility, and we might also shows the same possibility, but it is used with somewhat feeble possibility. That's all. That's what is the difference. Then, if we say that is possible, it is possible for us to go out, also can be substituted for the same case. Next one, do not use when in the sentences like those on the slide. You can see they would be offended if we didn't accept their invitation. Here we cannot use when. If when is replaced, it changes to a wrong combination. They would be offended when we didn't accept their invitation is wrong to say. If we didn't accept their invitation. Then next one, what would you do if you were bitten by a snake? Not when you were bitten by a snake, but it is better to use what would you do if you were bitten by a snake. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please share, like and subscribe our channel. Please enable the bell icon that you may get the future videos from our channel. Thank you for watching this one. Wish you an amazing day.